On today's Not Just Cooking, we're going to fix up a scary chicken queso. Now this could be a very keto meal. This is also a low carb, semi-low calorie meal, and it's packed with flavor. First, we're going to start by doing a brine. Let's get to the ingredients list for that. As you can see, we have a pack of chicken breast. For this recipe, you'll need about 1 pound. We have some light brown sugar. Over here we have some Worcestershire sauce, some extra virgin olive oil, soy sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, some sea salt, peppercorn, black pepper, and cumin. Here we have some water. First, you'll start by struggling to get the cap off. Finding the appropriate knife. There you go. This is approximately 1 tablespoon. That was about 1.5 teaspoons. That was 1 tablespoon. About a 1/2 tablespoon. Again, about a 1/2 tablespoon. As you can see, we don't like much salt around here. That was just a hair over a teaspoon. Cumin comes in at about a teaspoon, and about a teaspoon of pepper. We'll go ahead and crack some pepper in there too. Alright, about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Stir it all up. This will dissolve the sugar into the water. All that's left to do is to get this chicken open and get it put in the brine. Now this will go into the refrigerator and set overnight. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys, on today's video, we're going to be making a scary chicken queso. Here in just a few minutes, we'll be eating dinner. Ah! Oh man, that looks good. Alright guys, we've pulled our chicken out of the refrigerator. It has been in there overnight. You can see the brine. We're going to go ahead and pull this chicken out. We're going to get it rubbed and then we're going to get it on the grill. Now we've got a lot of chicken in this pot. All of this will not be for the recipe today. Now as you can see, we've already got our notebook out. We're going to calculate all of our calories down to the T. I would like to have about 1 pound of chicken for our recipe today. Only way to do that is to weigh it out. There we go. That's just right over 1 pound. We'll go ahead and write that down in our book. That's going to be 1 pound, 1.75 ounce. The rub that we're going to use today, Sour's chicken rub. If you're going to go keto, use a rub with no sugar. For the other chicken, I'm going to put my coffee rub on it. Alright, let's go put this on the grill. So today we're going to be smoking this chicken on the Bighorn pellet grill. I've currently got it set to smoke. It's 200 degrees inside. Since we've browned the chicken, we can cook this slower. Look at the color difference between those two rubs. Alright, shut this lid and let it cook. While the chicken's cooking, let's make our queso. You're going to need heavy whipping cream, chicken broth, sea salt, pepper, diced tomatoes, canola oil, 1 onion sliced, lemon juice, Colby Jack cheese, or Monterey Jack cheese, cream cheese, and taco seasoning. First, you'll start out by spraying the canola oil into your pot. Add your onion and cook until your onion is translucent. So as you can see, we've broke everything down into the serving sizes. There's our cream cheese, our heavy whipping cream, our chicken broth, and then everything else. The onions are basically translucent. At the last minute, Caitlin decided to change things up. She wants to add some mushrooms. So we're going to put in 100 grams. Let that cook for just a minute, and then we'll add our broth. Let's add in the chicken broth. 1/2 cup. Next, we'll pop in those tomatoes. Now we'll get this heated back up. Some of that juice will dissolve. And as soon as that juice is dissolved, we're going to add in the cream cheese and the heavy whipping cream. We'll be right back. Alright, the time has come to put in that cream cheese. Go ahead and get that melted on in there. As you can see, a lot of that liquid is now gone. And what we're looking for is a good, consistent base. Pour in that heavy whipping cream. Doesn't that already look delicious? Just stir everything together. Get that cream cheese melted. Now we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning and stir it in with everything else. Now we're adding 2 1/2 cups of cheese. Go ahead and get that all to melt down, and we're well on our way to a queso. Our chicken is done. We're going to cut it into some bite-sized squares and add it to our queso. Now pay real close attention. The chicken is still plenty juicy, plenty tender. The brine has done exactly what it was intended to do. Alright, we're going to add this right on in. And there you have it, folks. Let's give that just a couple of minutes to get some of that cheese flavor into the meat, and then we can make plates. Alright guys, so we've pulled off 2 other breasts with the coffee rub on it. As you can see, the coffee rub is much darker than that of our chicken rub. So what I've done is I've cut a piece off of the coffee rub, a piece off of the chicken rub. We're going to do a little taste test and figure out which rub is better. The chicken rub is definitely very good. Let's do the coffee rub. Look at the juice that is expelled. I personally like the chicken rub better. Now let's let Caitlin tell us what she thinks.
It's good.
That's the chicken rub. Now let's do the coffee rub.
I think I like the coffee rub better.
Wow. There you have it, folks. We are not in agreement. For me, the chicken rub is what's best. Caitlin likes the coffee rub better. I mean, I like my coffee rub. I use it on a lot of things. But today, we're in mixed agreement. Alright guys, so today we made a scary chicken queso, and it's got a scary amount of calories. Now I will go ahead and tell you today we've had about less than 400 calories. We had a very light lunch, but we knew what we were going to be eating for dinner. So with the help of my math genius, aka Miss Caitlin here, we have figured out that all in all, this meal right here has 521.6 calories per person. The entire meal has 2,086 calories, and it weighs 3 pounds, 3.8 ounces. Now, I will tell you, this could be very much so keto, but I would not use the onion or the chicken rub. Find you a rub that does not have sugar in it, and I promise you, you'll love this meal. Let's eat.